Hello, everybody, and welcome back to an episode of Between the Bases podcast. I'm back. My name is Noke. Alongside me, as always, has been Mo. And tonight, it's the New York Yankees against the New York Mets for the first game of a two-game set. And there's nobody on this planet that hates the New York Mets more than I do. We'll talk about it. It's July 25th, 2023. Let's get into it. Ohtani might be a Yankee. A trade happened in the last few hours. And let's start now. Mo, how we feel about the Yankees-Mets series coming up right now?
I'm excited, very excited. The Yankees they play well against the Royals. They're gonna be facing some pitchers with good ERAs, which means they have a chance there. There's nobody with like ERAs in the sevens, so that obviously adds some confidence to the Yankees bats. We got Verlander. Verlander's gonna be pitching for the Mets today. He's been pitching very well since really the beginning of July. His ERA of 2.08. Yankees got to find a way to hit him. He's been pitching well lately, but I think the Yankees can do it. I mean, the bats are hot. Stanton's been hot. LeMahieu's been hot. Gleyber's been hot. Gleyber's okay, thankfully. He's in the lineup tonight. I think the Yankees we could sweep this, but most likely it'll be a split because Yankees and Mets always split Subway Series.
It's not true. Not last year, actually. Last year, the Yankees took two in Yankee Stadium, and the Mets took two in Citi Field. So let's
Split.
make up for this year. Let's sweep them. Let's sweep them and take 3 or 4 from them this year. This is a big week for Yankees baseball. Obviously, the trade deadline's coming up next Tuesday, but the Yankees are currently sitting 8.5 games back of the Baltimore Orioles for first place in the AL East. I
Yeah.
saw it yesterday, and I was in shock. The Baltimore Orioles are in first place,
Hmm.
and their next 7 or 8 7 or 8 games consist of games against the Mets, and then you got the Orioles and you got the Rays. And then after that, I didn't mention that, but we also have the Astros coming up. This is a big week for Yankees baseball, playing 3 of the best teams in the league. And these Yankee teams, I don't know if they're capable for the challenge. I don't know if they're up for the challenge. Maybe they get an Ohtani before then. Maybe they get a Soto. Maybe they get a Lane Thomas. Maybe they get a Cody Bellinger. But before next week, before the big
Yeah.
week, who's a bat you like to see from the Yankees?
Somebody on the Yankees roster currently?
No, a bet you like to see the Yankees make. A
Oh,
trade.
a trade. Me personally, like a realistic trade I'd like to see them make, obviously, is Cody Bellinger. He's having one of the best years of his career, total rebound season, setting over 300, OPS around 915, uh, 14 home runs. Just a great, great player, great fielder, too. Really no holes in his game. I'm really happy for him that he's having such a great rebound season. The one thing I'm scared about with him, though, is he struggled with how fans treated him in LA. If he gets off to a slow start in New York, it's going to be tough for him. I just don't know if he'll be able to handle that. But I'm all for the Yankees taking the risk and bringing him in.
We're
Who,
talking.
who do
We're
you want the
talking.
Yankees to get?
Okay, so we're talking realistically here. My unrealistic thing: you should get Ohtani. Go after Ohtani. Trade whatever you want. Don't trade Dominguez.
Who do the
I'm
Yankees
I'm,
have to trade?
I'm very big on not trading Jason Dominguez.
So who do you want them to trade, Noah?
Anyone
Who do you
besides
want
Jason
them to
Dominguez?
trade?
I would give a
Brooks
Volpe.
Krisky?
I
Who's
would
supposed to
get.
get traded?
I would give up Volpe for this kid.
Okay, but Volpe
Going
doesn't have
out.
that much value anymore. Volpe's been trash.
Okay, realistically, I think the New York Yankees are gonna get Lane Thomas from the Washington Nationals or
I
Jamar
mean,
Candelario. I
I
don't
don't
think
want
it's a
Jamar
very big
Candelario.
deadline. I don't think they're going to get an impact bat. I don't think they make the playoffs. I'm one of the most optimistic Yankee fans they are. I haven't hit the panic button yet, but I'm very close to hitting the panic button.
I just
I'm
don't
very
want
close to
people.
the panic button.
I
What?
just, 3 weeks ago, the Yankees they were in a series against the Orioles. They won the first two. They were 2.5 games back, first play of no, yeah, I don't know, whatever. They were 2.5 games back of the Orioles, and then they lost those last two. And since then, it's just been free fall. I mean, you have to think what would have happened if the Yankees won those 2 games, because they would have been in such a different place right now. It's crazy to think, really.
Yeah.
DJ LeMahieu, as of late, has really picked it up. You think he's gonna be able to keep that up, or do you think it's a fluke?
DJ LeMahieu. Hold on, I'm just doing something. I think DJ LeMahieu is going to pick it up.
He's gonna pick it up. He's been picking it up lately. What is there? He's already there. Like, this is the DJ LeMahieu you want to see. Hope he continues that success.
I don't think he's going to pick it up in the way that we see DJ LeMahieu. I think
He picked it up. Can he keep that? That's what I'm asking you.
No.
No, you don't see it happening. You don't think he has it? In him?
No.
What
Okay,
about?
I'm sorry. I got to put that down. I've been off it for 28 days. Okay, moving on. We got Noakes. This new section, we're going to call it Noakes Hot Take. And today, we have a very, very hot take that I've been sitting on for about 4 weeks right now. And, bro, don't kill me for this hot take.
Hot take? Don't kill me for this hot take. Okay.
Don't kill me for this hot take. Okay? Don't kill me for this hot take. 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 Don't kill me for this h We all know Shohei Ohtani. Everyone's saying trying to pick a team. He's gonna go to the Dodgers, the Angels, the Yankees. Nobody's talked about. And hear me out.
The
Last
Guangdong
year,
Tigers.
last year in the WBC, he played in San front of the Japan fans, and he enjoyed it. Why don't we see Ohtani go back to Japan? What's wrong with him going back to Japan?
The bad.
Why? What makes you think that Otani's going back to the U.S.? I'm just telling people out there, what makes you think Otani's going back to the U.S.? Because we all think that, but is that really going to happen? I don't think so. I think he's going back to Japan
When do you see him going back to Japan?
this year.
You're
He's already made a
crazy.
name for himself. He's made a lot of money. He's made $10 million. That's a lot in Japan money. I think he's going back. I think he's going back to Japan.
That is one of the worst takes I've ever heard in my life. It's like if somebody. No, I have a question, right? Somebody comes up to you and he's like, "Would you rather have $700 million and have a public life, have a private life, and have $20 million? What are you gonna pick?"
A private life and have $20 million?
No, you're gonna pick $700 million. Don't be stupid. Why would he? Why would he go back to Japan? Why? Wants to play against Trevor Bauer?
He likes playing in Japan.
Trevor Bauer.
He likes playing Japan. I think he won't make
Why
as
do you
much
think he
money.
likes playing in Japan? I think he's totally happy in America. I don't know why I said New York.
If you had the option of playing, let's say Japan had a better baseball league than America, would
It
you rather
doesn't,
play
though.
in Japan, which is 7 hours away from the U.S., or would you rather play in the U.S.?
It depends. It really depends.
Would you rather play for the Yankees and make less money, or would you rather play for the Dodgers and make 100 times more money?
If it's $680 million difference, I'm playing for the Dodgers. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. What am I saying? I'm playing for the Yankees.
Exactly.
It's different. No, but he grew up as a kid. His dream was to play in MLB. It wasn't to play for the Yokohama Bay Stars. It's Trevor Bauer's team. But like, that's not what he dreamed of as a kid.
Okay, moving on. We got a trade 30 minutes ago. Kiki Hernandez got traded back to the Los Angeles Dodgers from the Boston Red Sox. How are we feeling about this? Leaving the AL East, kind of a sneaky trade. We didn't actually think he was going to get traded.
He doesn't provide that much value. I mean, maybe if the Dodgers see something in his swing that could fix, and he become a good hitter again, I guess the value here is he could play a lot of positions. But I don't know. I don't see him consistently in the lineup. I just don't. I don't really get the move. No, what are your thoughts on it?
I mean, he's leaving the AL East, so I'm happy. Yankees get a big win there.
Yeah, he was a Garrett Cole killer.
Yankees got to make some moves. We'll see. We'll see. Before we end today's episode, I need to show us some special merch. We are currently this is some fire merch. It's not yet official, but yes, we'll get some fire merch.
Yeah. Oh, merch, right? News on Justin Verlander, though. The Mets are rumored to be shopping Verlander and Scherzer.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think?
It just came out that Justin Verlander, if he does get traded, he may not accept it. So that's something to keep up with.
What do you all think about this shirt? Do you guys see this jersey?
Send a comment what you think about it. Noah's all for it. I think it's all right. But leave your thoughts in the comments. We'd like to hear from you guys, what you guys think about it. If there is anybody that actually watches us, we'd like to hear what you think about it. Let us know.
And big news. We are currently sitting at, give me a second, I'll tell you what we're sitting at.
150 YouTube subscribers. Guys, please subscribe.
When we hit 1,000 subscribers, which is in the very near future, we will be giving away one of those free sweatshirts. So make sure you go pick one up.
Yes. Okay.
And that's gonna do it.
Back to the Yankees. Carlos Rodon. It's last point before we finish up. Carlos Rodon, last start against the Angels, they give up 6 runs in 4 1/3 innings. He's pitching tomorrow night against the Mets. Do you see him rebounding, or is it going to take him more time, or is this the end of the road for Carlos Rodon? Which I don't. I think he's still in his prime. I see him rebounding. What do you see happening?
I see Rodon rebounding too. I actually haven't seen a pitch yet because I've been in camp. I also missed a home run derby and a perfect game.
I saw him pitch a few innings, and it was bad baseball. I had a baseball game that night, and the 2 other games he pitched were Friday night. And we're not gonna be able to see him pitch Wednesday night either. I can't watch him pitch Wednesday night.
Rodon taking the bump of the boogie town. Thank you for watching today's version of the Between the Bases podcast.
Guys, please subscribe.
We'll see you soon. Let's go Yankees in the Bronx.